Hello, adventurers. It's Rosealyn, and welcome to a very special game, Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. This is the remake on the Nintendo Switch, and I have been waiting for this, and I've been really unsure how to feel because this is a game I grew up with and played so much and have so many memories of. It all started with a letter. Can't remember how many years it'd been since I got one. See, I had this friend once. We used to share all our hopes and dreams with each other. And the sender of this letter, this kid. The letter was all about life in the city. The kid asked a bunch of questions about farming, and at the end wrote, "I'd like to try work in the farm." To a city kid, I guess life in Forgotten Valley must have seemed appealing. Well, it took me by surprise, I'll say that much. I closed my eyes and saw my old friend smile, just like it was yesterday. Takes guts to travel all the way from the big city to Forgotten Valley, a place most folks, well, forgot about. Oh, we're in it, and we get to make our character. Now, I'm very tempted to go just completely OG, and I will tell you that I also have a save file for myself, and I went completely OG. But we now have the ability to be female. So I am going to go with a female character, I think, this time. And I'm trying to choose something other than the brown eyes because I want to, like, the OG is just so appealing to me. But let's do blue, and we'll keep going. Yes, we're okay with this look. All right, and then we've got a bunch of hairstyles, which I absolutely love seeing some different ones pop in here. I like this bun. I think that's the one I'm gonna go with. This one's really nice too. This reminds me of Mr. RG, but we're gonna do this one. And then we can have pink hair, so we're gonna do pink hair. And then we can choose a new outfit, but I'm gonna go OG, I think. OG or I told myself I was gonna try something new. Okay, all right, we're gonna try something new. Okay, and of course we have to add our name. And I'm gonna make it Rose this time, just short and sweet, because there is a character limit. Okay. And I really like that we have the ability to choose our own pronouns here. Absolutely fantastic. I'm happy with it. Made it to the valley. So you're Rose, huh? I'm real sorry to hear about your old man. He was a good guy. Gonna make a lot of friends in the next life, I bet. I gotta say, though, you must take after him. No average young'un would want to pack up and come to Forgotten Valley, of all places. Well, once you spend a little time here, I'm sure you'll figure out if it's really the life you want. Oh, it's alive! All right, this is it. Oh, the memories. This is the land your old man and I found. The buildings are run down, sure, but you could still use them. Soil is fertile enough to grow crops on, too. See this pasture? If you spread some fertilizer on it, you'll have a place for your livestock to graze. No, I'm so excited. So how about it, kid? Ready to take over the farm? Yeah, we absolutely are. Fun tip, if you say on second thought, like the credits roll, like the game just ends. It's kind of funny. That's what I like to hear. I'm sure your old man's cheering you on too. Come on then. Come on then, might as well give you the grand tour. So there are some changes, and I'm not sure how I feel about them yet. This here's the barn. It's where you'll raise cows, horses, and sheep. I'll take you inside later. So there used to be, in the original game, an actual, like, storage shed here. Here's the shipping bin. Get to know it, because it's going to be your best friend. If you've got milk or any other products to ship, put them in there. I'll sell them for you at the city market the next morning. And this is our ledger, for us to be able to order some stuff, animals, feed, the like. And then he has a short storage shed on this side. Now, if you remember the original game, the OG, this is actually like a whole building in this location. So they've changed this to just a little refrigerator and a shed in this spot. And this is new. I'll put smaller items you buy and any profits you make here. Other folks might leave gifts or rewards around here too, so keep an eye out for those. It's actually a pop-up, like, fabric bin, plastic bin. So when it's popped up, there's something in it for us to check. In our little coop, might have guessed, but this is where you'll raise your chickens. Your chickies! That there is one of your fields. You can plant seeds there, but you'll need a hoe to plow the soil first. Speaking of which, I got a few packs of seeds and some basic tools for you. Try using them when you get a chance. Oh, time to choose a puppy. I love how faithful this is to the original, but I also wish that they had improved a couple of things. Definitely quality of life things have helped and been improved, but there's also some other things that are the same as they were. Okay, we gotta do floppy ear for our puppy. And you know what I'm gonna name them, right? Maggie May. Sounds good. I'll try to find an owner for the other pup the next time I head into the city. So we don't have to worry about the other one. He will find, Takakura will find a home for them. Thank you for building a doghouse for Maggie May. And here's our little house, which we can upgrade throughout the game. Tried to fix it up a bit before you arrive, so you should be able to settle right in. Oh, my house. Yeah, you're down at the end of the little cabin. Gosh, I remember so much about this game. It ain't much, but if you save up, maybe you can expand some of them. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Before I forget, I said we'd go in the barn. Well, it's later. Follow me. Oh, so cute with the little red bag. It's cow. I'm happy. Have you guys seen my cow? It's the cow. It's the same cow. Same cow. You guys already know what I'm gonna name her too. What is the cow's name? What does the cow say? You guys know what the cow's name is. It's a requirement for all games when our first cow has to be named Cowy. She's our first animal, so take good care of her. She gave birth about 10 days ago, so she'll produce plenty of milk. As long as she's healthy, you should be able to milk her twice a day. So this Harvest Moon or Story of Season game does require you to breed animals. Does require you to breed your cows for milk. I think about sums up the farm. Well, we've got to decide on a name for it. Any ideas? Let's call it Positively Good Company. Yeah. PGC. That's a nice ring to it, sure. Well, I've got you. I might as well introduce you to the locals. I'm no social butterfly, but a young'un like you is sure to charm the heck out of them. Ready? Now, we do have the opportunity here to skip, but I am going to go ahead and get all the introductions because you guys might not have played this before. So, Ruby, Tim, and Rock, their names are different now. So, Tay is Tim, the guy in the middle. Ruby is now Lou, and then Rock, their son, is still Rock. And they run the inn here. And then Nami, a mysterious girl, stays on the second floor. And then we have Nina, and I believe his original name was Galen instead of Gary, from what I remember. Nina's one of my favorites. And this is Chris. She lives with her son and her husband. I think her husband's name was originally Wally, and now he's called Sully. And their son, Hugh. His name's not changed. And then we have Molly and Gavin. They run the Bluebird Cafe, which that's funny because it used to be the Bluebird Bar. It was a bar. So I wonder if they changed that to be more family friendly. And then we have Romana and Lumina and Sebastian. The definition of old cat lady. She's the best. Mustafa is over there playing his guitar. And there's some other folks that we don't meet in this intro that are a part of the Valley life. He's a real character, always strumming some tune or another. Gordy, whose name is now Cody, he got a complete redesign. Or it was Cody, now Gordy. Forgive me. And then Vesta, Celia, or Cecilia, and her brother, Vesta's brother, Marlon, who is now named Matthew. Matthew, her little brother, and Cecilia. They sell seeds. Awesome sauce. A few other folks live in that direction. We've got the twins who craft fireworks, Charlie and Cole. An oddball scientist named Daryl. And then Carter and Flora run the archaeology site up north. That should cover everybody. I'm sure you're exhausted. It's been a long day. Take it easy. If you think of any other questions for me, don't you hesitate to ask, all right? We have a couple more people to meet, though. Something I forgot to give you. Camera. This is something new to this game. You can now take some beautiful photos. You can use it whenever you're feeling a photographic. Now get some rest, kid. You've earned it. Ooh, I've never seen a nature sprite like that before. Now, if that sounds familiar, these are the harvest sprites. They're now called nature sprites. Jack, Ace, and Heart. As far as I know, we're the only nature sprites in Forgotten Valley. So what are we looking at then? Good question. Hey buddy, what's your name? So these little guys usually aren't visible to folks. They serve the harvest goddess. They're essentially like caretakers of the valley. Now we've kind of met everybody. Chapter 1, beginnings. I'm so excited to get started. Our nice little cabin is pretty well furnished. We've got our record player with Breezy and Quiet Winter, if you guys remember those, that's already playing. We have our TV with our weather forecast, the news channel, which helps you if you're stuck on some stuff, a kind of entertainment channel, and then horoscope, which tells you your luck, kind of similar to Stardew Valley. They do start you out with a kitchen, which is super nice. You can change your appearance if you look in the mirror. Can't do a thing with my hair today. Oh my goodness, today, absolutely. It's been so hot here. Ugh. And then we have our calendar. So each month in Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life, is 10 days. And we have a merchant named Van who visits on the 3rd and the 8th. Okay? Extra stuff like encyclopedia, etc., and some notes from Takakura on how to play the game are located here in this little journal. And then, of course, the journal is our opportunity to save. So we're going to write in journal and save. There we go. Now our save file is all taken care of. Wait up a sec, Rose. Before you go out, don't forget to check Takakura's notes. So that's going to pop up for me. So this explains a little bit on how the game works. You're looking for someone to marry, check out your stamina, the seasons, and that Takakura has tons of notes for you if you need them. And these will pop up periodically to help you play the game, which is super, super nice. So we have something in the bin. Let's check it. Hey, we found Nice to Meet Ya, Nature Sprites, which means you reached Chapter 1 beginnings. You found one wonder. So the forest sprites will send you, or the nature sprites rather, will send you a little note that you've discovered a wonder. And these are kind of like achievements for the game, and they will help you bring the harvest goddess back to Forgotten Valley. So you might have a note from them in that box. All right, so we've got 2 fields here. Yeah, and we've got more notes, which I'm gonna skip over. This game does have a quality system for seeds and fertilizer. So can be, this space is for your animals. Yeah, and it's going to give me more information about animals. So this game does a really, really good job about giving tutorials, but also making them super easy to skip. If you're like, nah, I don't want anything to do with that. So I'm going to scooch my face down. We love it when we move, when I move my face. And I'm going to use my fertilizer here actually in the pasture because we got to get this grass growing for our animals. So I started off with 3 of those. I'm gonna go ahead and get those gone. And then seeds wise, we have some tomatoes and an apple tree. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get our tomatoes planted here. This plot that's a little bit further out actually is a little bit better quality. So I'm going to get our tomatoes started in this better quality soil. I do love that they increase the speed of the character compared to the original and the speed of the actions, but sometimes I find it a little bit too fast. Oop, we need to refill our watering can. So we got a little spring here. All right. Nice. Tomatoes are in the ground. We have an apple tree that we want to plant as well. Let's go ahead and just plant it here in this spot. Remember, trees need a little bit of room to grow, and it actually patches it out for you, which is super nice. I'm really glad they added that. Before we get any farther, we want to make sure we take care of our cow because she can be milked twice a day. Hi, Cowy. We talk, we snuggle, and we do a heckin' milk. We can buy a brush from Van the merchant later on that also makes her a little happier. And grab some fodder or hay for her and put it in her bin. But since it's a nice day, we can let her outside because she prefers that. So we ring the bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. And she can enjoy it outside while it's not raining or storming or otherwise nasty. And this is also another new addition, the community board. There will be specific requests per season that folks post here, which is really cool. And they last all season long. So Gordy is asking for a milky soup and Cecilia is asking for a tomato. Cool beans. Awesome. Oh, I forgot about something. We should go back here and go ahead and order us a chicken and some chicken feed. And we should get them the next day. Let's see. Ledger. All right. Lots of different cows in this game, which we love. And we want female chicken. Yes. And we want feed. And bird. And I'm just going to start us out with 4 because they're 100 each. And they do last a while. And that leaves us with 100 or 1,000 G rather. Let's see. Matthew and Vesta are out. I think I'm going to grab some watermelon seeds from them because I think, from what I remember, they have the best value. Yes, I want to buy. I want to buy. Okay. So we do have the opportunity to buy some trees, which I'm tempted to do because peach and orange, yeah. Yep. I do wish they had made this system a little bit better with the shopping, that you can only buy one type of thing at a time. Kind of annoying. Okay, we got 2 tree seeds. Those produce in summer. That's why I wanted those. All right, now, regular seeds. Regular, let's see. We want 1 of these. You do have to be careful in this game. The seeds that Vesta sells are for the entire year. So you have to be careful not to buy something that you can't harvest. That's all we can get for now. All done. Thanks, Vesta. And now we need to go plant. You gonna let me hop the fence? Yes. Cool beans. This is a game that there is literally no rush to play. And sometimes I'll feel like I don't have enough to do, which is a good thing. it always encouraged me that it was okay to take a break from gaming and, you know, to play a little bit every day and just enjoy it that way, rather than doing these whole binge sessions, which frankly a lot of us just don't have the time to do anymore now that we're a little older. Let's get these watered. How many times am I going to switch the menus? There we go. And we need our hoe back out and get our watermelon seeds and our strawberry. Plant these suckers, right? As I was playing on my Enjoy account, I'll call it, I noticed that stamina isn't too bad until you start like planting this entire field, and then you're gonna start getting concerned. I was having days where I didn't have enough stamina to water everything and take care of my animals at the same time. So you do have to plan accordingly. We're doing really, really good for day one. We got one more tree to plant. I totally forgot about that banana. There we go. Eventually, trees don't need watered, so they're a good investment over time. Okay. Got that taken care of. Cowy is out in the pasture. Now we've got time to explore around the valley, do some foraging. There's lots of flowers to pick. We can go say hi to Carter and Flora up at the archaeology site. And every once in a while, you get a cutscene. That's Molly. Hello there, Rose. Since you're here, do you have time for a quick chat? Sure. Enjoying the river today. Gosh, that's so gorgeous. I just adore this view. It always helps me settle down. The rushing water, the gentle breeze. You just don't get this in the city. That's where I used to live, you know. Some things went sour and ended up moving to Forgotten Valley. Aww. Every once in a while when I'm staring out at the river, I think back on all my old heartache. Just kidding. The clean air in the valley has done wonders for my skin, so I like to make sure I spend some time outside every day. Here, see for yourself. Thanks, Rose. You're such a sweetheart. We really should get to know each other better. I feel like you and I are on the same wavelength. She's super cute. Till next time, then. Lots of romanceable characters in this game, especially because they have added the ability to be female. So they've added both male and female options for dating. And you can actually see how much people like you or dislike you and their affection here in the new menu, which I think is kind of cool. It used to be that you had to interact with a specific object to see like the affection that these characters have for your character, and they still do have that. So if you're an old pro and you've played this before, they're still there. I promise, I've checked. And then of course you've got some other characters like Takakura and Vesta, etc., who still have a friendship meter, which is still really, really cool, just not an affection meter because they cannot join you as a partner. So I think that's actually a really cool addition. And the new menu is nice too. If I go back, you can do some stuff here, overview with your cows and your animals, overall income and wonders and stats for your farm, those quests that we picked up from the quest board, and then of course our inventory with all of those slots. So it's pretty cool stuff. Another mechanic I love about this game is that you can actually set up your own shop here in town and the folks can buy items from you. So not only do you have the opportunity to sell to Van and to the city via Takakura, but you can also sell to folks directly in the valley. Now, up here on the hill are Carter and Flora, and they have a little archaeological dig site that they have been working on, and you can actually come help them in their search for relics about Forgotten Valley, and it's pretty cool. They have sped up the animations in this, so it's actually enjoyable. You're not waiting 7 years for an animation to finish. And you can actually talk to Carter and help him. Yes. Help me. Help you. Help me help you. Anything that you dig up that is not pertinent to his research, you get to take home, which is really cool. This also doesn't take any stamina, so it's literally free money. Oh, we got something that time. Oh, we got an odd statue. Cool. So some of these things can be used for gifts. Some of them you can just plain sell, which I think is super, super cool. Another productive day of digging for you, I hope. Let me examine what you found. Just a weird statue with a really big nose. Doesn't appear to be anything of archaeological significance, I'm afraid. Feel free to take today's findings home with you. You've earned them. That's all for today. So definitely a lot to do in the valley, and so many people to foster relationships with, not only as romanceable partners, but just as friends as well. And on top of that, you've got all the animals: cows, sheep, chickens. Van even sells some goats. It really is cool how dynamic all of these characters are. And the little cutscenes are adorable. I'm super glad to have Cowy back in my life. He's my cow. I'm so excited. This is really a guilty pleasure of a game. This is just such a gem of a game and so nostalgic. Definitely a nostalgia buy, and one that I think I am definitely going to be enjoying and doing a little bit of grinding as well to enjoy these awesome graphics and everything brought back to life again in spectacular, bright, colorful detail. Are you guys picking up Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life? Have you played it in the past? Leave me a comment down below if you've played this one before or if this is brand new to you. Yeah, heckin' moo. A heckin' moo. Also, let me know if you want to see more of this. You want to see a playthrough? You're gonna drop me a line down below. I look at those. I promise. That's how I know if you guys want to see more of a specific type of video, okay? Don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell button because you want all notifications for when I get a new video up or I post on the community channel. Remember, we do a lot of votes there for what games we're gonna see next. Check out another video from me right here on the screen, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!